Hi, folks. Guess what? It's time for another nugget. My name is Brian Weaver, and I'm the VP of Sales at NSA. And today's nugget will be with Billtrust. So let's get started. So my guest today is John Manley. So John is a regional sales executive with Billtrust. And John's been with Billtrust for 2.5 years and brings over 10 years of experience in the SaaS and fintech world. So, John, welcome.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, so today I'm very excited about this topic because Billtrust basically delivers solving automation challenges for distributors. And what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about best practices in that particular space and how Billtrust can help Infor distribution clients to optimize their processes and to deliver a better customer experience. So why don't we go ahead and get started, John, with talking a little bit about why is it that NSA and Billtrust decided to form this partnership to begin with?
Sure. Thanks, Brian. So the big reason Billtrust, just a little bit about us, we're the leading provider of accounts receivable solutions with integrated payments for over 2,300 customers. NSA's strategic relationship with Billtrust enables Infor clients to solve very specific accounts receivable challenges with the automated invoicing and payment solutions that we provide.
Excellent. And I must say that the relationship has been phenomenal since we've been with Billtrust. So it's a great win for both our organizations as well as our clients. So can you talk a little bit as to what AR challenges Billtrust addresses for the distribution market?
Sure. So there's typically three types of challenges we solve in the AR space for our customers. One is reduction of DSO. Two is an improved customer experience in the way they interact and pay your business. And then three is a reduction in manual labor associated with inefficient AR processes. In regards specifically to the NSA and Billtrust relationship, there are a number of benefits, but really it's reduced implementation timelines, mitigated costs. It's considerably lower cost than our other implementations with external ERP systems. And then overall, just support from a technical, perspective, and not needing an abundant amount of IT resources for this type of project.
Well, that sounds terrific. And I do believe we have a graphic that actually shows a lot of these functional capabilities of Billtrust. Excellent. So, can you talk a little bit as to what's included in the NSA Billtrust Connector? One of the things that I think is very exciting is we developed this connector in conjunction with Billtrust because we have so many mutual clients in the distribution space, and we wanted to make it a whole lot easier for folks. So, can you talk to that a little bit, please?
Absolutely. So in terms of what's included in the connector, the key pieces of information that really help speed things up for us, one, your invoices, two, customer statements, three would be the open balance information slash your open AR information, and then your payment receipt via the CSD, the Infor CSD lockbox. Those are the key components for the connector.
Excellent. And I must say that we've had, several clients that have executed on this connector to date. So literally there's a dozen or more accounts out there that have successfully implemented this. So it's working, and it really helps save customers a lot of time and effort in terms of connecting up with their CSD. So I guess one of the bottom lines that all customers want to know is how can the companies benefit from working with Billtrust?
Sure, it's a great question. There's a number of benefits in regards specifically to this relationship. It really helps in terms of providing flexible online invoicing. That could range from self-service payment portals all the way up to the AP providers where you're having to invoice into those third-party portals. Um, you can automate the payment choices that your buyers demand. So if a customer prefers to pay you in a certain channel, we can provide that certainly while giving you the controls on the back end as well to drive the payment behaviors you would prefer. You're able to make more intelligent decisions around surcharging. We're starting to see this trend tick up quite a bit. Billtrust does support surcharging, whether you want to exclude certain customers and surcharge other customers. There's a lot of flexibility in that regard. We also provide a PCI compliant processing environment for card payments. That could be self-service on the payment portal. We also see quite a few emailed card payments. They could be the one-time use or virtual card payments you might have heard of. We support those. And then we also support your own internal virtual terminal for processing of card payments, and you're able to store that again in a PCI environment. You'll get a standard daily remittance file in a CSV format delivered back to your ERP to upload to your system. So it really takes another form, and we refer to that as a touchless payment. Any payments where customers can self-serve, you don't have to touch that, and that's automatically updated in your Infor platform. That's a win for you and something you do not have to manually process in an inefficient manner. And then lastly, you'll be able to see any payments real time. If a customer's made a payment, you could see whether that's processing, pending, and then you also have the ability to receive all the remittance because we're getting that data from the Infor connector. So it really makes a nice seamless experience both for your customer and then on the back office side for suppliers such as yourself to be able to process those payments.
Well, that's terrific, John. So that process automation flows both ways and uses a single data set, mining from the information right within the ERP solution. So that's terrific. And it's not just Billtrust and NSA talking about the wonderful benefits of Billtrust. We have clients as well, many of them, right? And here's what they say.
Yeah, good point, Brian. So we do have a plumbing HVAC distributor that gave us a testimonial. The thing that they really liked the most about the platform is that it gives them and their customers the ability to instantly access their accounts, so they can always find and stay up to date as far as their open balance, any unpaid invoices. If they're missing invoices, it's a very easy place to go and retrieve those. In the off chance where our suppliers do receive calls from their customers, they're able to very quickly and easily reissue those invoices through the system as well. So there's a number of options that we can help customize for them to make life a lot easier.
Well, that's terrific. The flexibility that you bring to the table, in addition to all the benefits, is tremendous for clients. So, as great as the AR solutions are with Billtrust, that's not all you guys do. So, what other types of solutions does Billtrust provide?
Yeah, thanks, Brian. So you're absolutely right. So we do everything in the order to cash lifecycle. So Billtrust, we do everything from credit applications. We have an e-commerce platform where we can set up customer web stores. We do the traditional invoicing and payments like we've discussed here today. We can also help with cash applications and as well as your collections efforts. So everything in that lifecycle is certainly some area where we can help. Depending on the businesses we work with, you might have area issues or challenges or goals you're looking to solve in several areas, or just one or two very specific.
Well, that's great. And I must say that, we've implemented other of those solutions from Billtrust as well with many clients that are very happy. And the e-commerce space is one example of that. So, John, what haven't I asked you? What other final thoughts might you have that you'd like to make sure our audience hears today?
So my final thoughts would be to one, certainly delve into the various orders, the various kind of areas of the order to cash lifecycle. We often find that we work with customers that think they have one challenge, and then through some type of discovery, we learn that there's maybe a challenge further upstream that we can actually help address. Either way, whatever it is, we certainly provide a scalable solution that can work with companies of all sizes. And the NSA partnership certainly helps streamline implementations and gets you to value quicker. We see a lot shorter return on investments when we partner with NSA, just due to the ability to be able to get up and running in a much more timely fashion.
Well, John, those are some great final thoughts. So, anyone that might be interested in this solution, and again, many of a client have already taken advantage of it. Here's our contact information at the bottom of the screen. We'd love to have a one-on-one session with you. Please contact myself or Glenn Bell. and we'll be happy to go ahead and make that happen. John, I'd like to thank you for spending your time with us today on this nugget, and that's a wrap.